Yo, Viking Raven here again with another ranking video. This time it's going to be Anthrax, a band I have a love-hate relationship with. But lately, I've been liking the band a lot more than I have in the past. So let's get right into this. Number 11. I don't own it. It's Stomp 442. I've got nothing good to say about this fucking album here. You could skip this fucking one. Number 10. Volume 8, The Threader's Wheel. Another skippable fucking album to me. The weakest point was for them was the late 90s. Number 9. We've Come For You All. There's a couple songs of this album I don't mind. John Bush's last studio fucking album. Rob Cagino's first fucking album. This is some freaking album I rarely listen to this one here also. Number 8. Persistence of Time. This will get a lot of what the fucks or a lot of eye rollings. Many consider this album a classic. It just doesn't do it for actually me. I find a lot of these songs, they just drag on and on. It's way more prog thrash. I find it too. It's the last fucking album of the classic lineup. Joey Belladonna's last studio album until Worship Music. The only song I don't mind from this album here is Belly of the Beast. Number 7. Sound of White Noise. I enjoy this album more than Persistence of Time. I shouldn't, but I do. This is Mixed Amongst Fans' first album with John Bush, Dan Spitz's last studio album. Favorite song is Only. Other songs from this album I don't mind are Potter's Field, Room for One More, High Pro Glow, 1,000 Points of Hate, Black Lodge, and This Is Not an Exit. Number 6. For All Kings. Good album. It's a little more melodic, I find. It keeps all the Anthrax fucking elements. Jonathan Donis's debut. Favorite song is Blood Eagle Wings. I was expecting a lot more from this album. Follow up from Worship Music. Other songs from this album I don't mind is You Gotta Believe. Monster at the End. For All Kings is pretty cool too. Breathing Lightning. And Zero Tolerance. Number 5. Just said it, but Worship Music. Great album. This is the album that made me a fan of Anthrax. Joey Belladonna's first studio album since Persistence of Time. Favorite song from this one here is, what was it again? I think it was called Earth on Hell. Other songs I do like from this one here, it was Fight 'Em Until You Can't. I'm Alive is a great fucking song too. In the End is a great song. Revolution Screams and Crawl. Number 4. Holy shit, man. State of Euphoria. I can see the eyes rolling right now, man. And I'm probably getting it. I'm just probably getting laughed at with this one here. A lot of people saying, how can I have it this fucking high? To me, this is a great album. It's not as heavy as the ones before this release. I don't know, man. Just something about this fucking album that just sits right with me. Favorite song and one of my favorite Anthrax songs of all time is the first song, Be All End All. That song is fucking amazing, man. Other songs I do like from this album here are the second song, Out of Sight, Out of Mind, Make Me Laugh, Who Cares Wins, Now It's Darks, Misery Loves Company, and Final whatever. Number 3, Among the Living. A lot will have this as their number 1. It's their most popular album. It is a good album. The reason I don't have it as high as the other albums, I just find this one here, it just drags on in certain spots. Favorite song, one of my favorite other Anthrax songs is I Am the Law. Other songs from this album here I do like are Among the Living, Caught in a Mosh, Nice Fucking Life, A Skeleton in the Closet, and Imitations of Life. Number 2, the debut album, Fistful of Metal. I'm probably getting a fucking lot more what the fucks. I just love this fucking album. It's raw, it's straight in your face. It's the only album to feature their singer Neil Turbin. And come on, man, Danny Leakler on bass. What more do you want for that, man? It barely edged out for number one. Favorite song is Metal Thrashing Mad. Other songs from this album I do like are Death Rider, Soldiers of Metal is fucking amazing. Death from Above and Howling Furies, which gives me number one. Up now, Spreading the Disease. To me, it's their best fucking album. Just edged out Fistful of Metal for number one. From start to finish, there's not a weak moment on this album here, man. Frank Bello and Joey Belladonna's first studio album. Nothing bad about this album at all, man. Favorite song? Again, one of my top five Anthrax songs, Medusa. Other songs I do like from this one here are AIR, Lone Justice, Madhouse, great fucking song, man. Armed and Dangerous, another amazing song. And Gun Ho. Well, that's it. Let me know what you guys all think. Hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and stay fucking heavy.